So we just got off the J train. So we on Marcy Avenue, Brooklyn, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Just got off the J train just now. Check this out. There's a lot of homeless people on the J line, like I said before, and it's affecting our community and affecting our way of living. You know. 1 second. So let's try to let me hurry up and quick. Let me try to put this. Yeah. So like I was saying, there's a lot of homeless crisis in the area, you know. And we trying to build up, you know, trying to like recreate and refresh, you know. That's what we trying to do, you know, trying to build whatever. So like I was in a city just now in Manhattan, and it's a lot of homeless crisis in the area, you know. And I look at this as a crying for help for the city, you know. And there's a lot going on in the world that you can't understand, you know. It's a lot of crying for help, you know. So talking about, you know, dealing with a lot of the crisis that's going on, people are crying for help, you know. And I tell them, go to HRA office, get help, you know, because they could get you into a program where they help the homeless people. But people don't want to go get help because they want to focus on the drugs, you know. And a lot, you know, going on with that, you know. Wait 1 second, the M train rolling in. That's an M train rolling in, so I want to talk while the M train comes in. Oh, God. All right. Let's go, man. Let's go. So like I said, a lot of homeless crisis going on in the neighborhood, you know. And 1 second. As you looking at, good look at the filling of the bridge. So I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna do here. So we by Williamsburg Bridge Plaza, waiting for the 44, and that's a select sitting there. So that's good money, you know. So I look at that, you know, I look at what it is going on in our world, you know, and we try to fix our community, try to make it right. They just extorted an Omni machine right there, as you can see behind me.
Why did I got that feeling?
I'm waiting for the next 44. I'm not taking this one. Yeah. Like I said, I'm waiting for the next 44. I'm not taking this one. Yeah, so like I was saying. Like I was saying, I'm waiting for the next 44. Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying before, you know, with the homeless crisis going on in the neighborhood, whatever, we gotta understand how life is. You feel me? The culture of our life and how we divide it. You feel me? So I look at it like, you know, dealing with a lot of the fallbacks and setbacks in our life that we could deal with. You know. So we look at fallbacks and setbacks in our life and whatever, and I look at it and I say, all right, I'm gonna take a hit. But when I take that hit though, it's like I feel like a lot of things, a lot of guilt from that, it comes from a life cycle, you feel me? So I look at it, I look at it as a different stat, you know? So you look at it, you deal with it in a pathway, you feel me? And I just like try to revitalize and try to revitalize and refresh and memories and whatever like that. And I just think that our life is more divided and how we could get divided into our culture. And the one thing I tell people is that when you look at dividing culture, you look at the culture as an opportunity, and not as we set some type of goal and set some type of example for people. But I feel like the example that we are doing is that we could have the feedback of how our lives are and how we could understand how culture is. Because you stand here and you see what homeless crisis can do to people and the drugs can do to people, and you look at it as a cycle, you feel me? So yeah, I just missed a 44. I'll wait for the next one. I'm not taking these drivers, them, let me be honest with you. These drivers, them have mental problems, to be honest with you. And my spirit said, do not take that bus, because I know that driver have a mental problem. And you know how when they turn down the block, they have a mental illness, whatever. So I wait for the next bus. The next bus is at Fulton and Bedford. So I'm waiting for the next bus, because I'm not going to like stretch myself out for no reason because the bus ain't here, you know. So the bus will come and I'm going to, stay calm and cool and collective, you know. So yeah. So like I was saying to you, when you look at mental health, you look at the feeling of mental health. You look at the struggles of how it is and how we define our peace of mind and mental health. It's all about, reversing whatever that's going on in your mind and renewing your mind, you feel me? So your mind is like, you're going through certain things in your mind, and your mind is flipped because the drugs is affecting your mind. So it's like you're trying to think about what it means to look at what's going on in the world. And the world, some of these drivers, they was addicted to marijuana. Some of these drivers was addicted to drugs. And the thing about it, the drugs messed up their mind, because their mind is like, they focus on the work, but their mind is on the weed though. You know what I'm saying? No. I was talking to my brother friend about this. You're focusing on you focus on the weed, but your mind is out somewhere else. Let me say that again. Y'all focus on the marijuana, but your mind is somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But I think in the world of culture, I think that culture has a diversity to how it is and how we develop. And how we develop is how we standardize our life. And that's what it is, about standardizing and about fixing what it is. But I think as doing my camera work and doing entrepreneurship and building up my own brand, it helped me realize that, certain type of people out there don't really know how it is to be working in this predicament. But I'm gonna tell you the secret how I did it. And people ask me, how did I do it? I'm gonna tell you how I did it. I did it because I had faith. Because I did it because nobody else would have helped me out and how I wanted to do it, And I feel like in our life, it's about overseeing things that we could change and how we could reconnect and how we redefine. And I redefine certain things in our life. We redefine, like, we could go to YouTube, you could go to TikTok, you could go to any type of social media, and you could work out a mindset of your life, you feel me? But I'm gonna tell you, if you go to Fresh Pond Road Depot, if you go to Grand Street Depot, you see all these drivers, they sit there, don't want to do nothing with their life. But at the end of the day, I see a lot of MTA drivers that do video create and they making money on the side. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, because your setback is always a comeback. You know what I'm saying? And when your setback is a comeback, you have to understand what your vision is and what your opportunities are. All right? So we're in Redbridge Park waiting for the 44 Select. It's coming right now in 6 minutes. And I'll be back on the bus, and I'll be shooting on the bus when the bus pull up. So right now we're at the bridge. So let's enjoy the nice cool weather. All right? Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.